Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Adam Gorman. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday and will have a happy and healthy new year. The other day, somebody was actually inquiring about airbrushing and actually acrylic paints. So I'd like to show some of you what I do and how I airbrush. I buy these paints from the craft store, either Joann's or Michael's, even Walmart. They're water-based acrylic paint, so they're non-toxic. This is Folk Art brand, and this is one of the more expensive kinds. This is charcoal black, so it's got kind of a metallic to it. And I really love airbrushing these paints because if you mess up, all you do is just wash it underwater and it washes right off. Now, in order to airbrush, what you do is you take this paint, and then what I like to do actually is I like to go to the Dollar Tree and I buy these little bottles here, which are in the travel section. And I actually am going to show you right now. By the way, this is silly, but I don't know how to edit videos, so this is kind of a live as I go type of thing here. So I take this bottle here, which I have just opened before I film this video, and I take this bottle here, which actually has a pop lid, so that you can pour it into your airbrush very easily. And this is just kind of a plastic bottle with a screw cap. So what I do now is I take this craft paint and I just kind of pour however much in here. I don't measure it or anything like that. And then what I do is I actually go ahead and take windshield washer fluid that I also get from the dollar store. And I normally have it in a little bottle so that I can pour it easy into here, but I actually have it in my garage and I don't feel like moving boxes around. So I just go ahead and I pour a little bit of the washer fluid into here, like this. And then I put the cap back on here, screw it back on, and I shake it up really good, just like this. And it actually mixes very well and it allows you to airbrush pretty nicely. These kind of paints actually dry kind of flat. So what I also like to do once they're dry, and you can do it all in the same day, which I try to do when the weather's good, I actually will airbrush the paint. And then what I'll do is I have a can of clear coat from Home Depot, and then I just clear coat over this paint, and it works great, even though this is a water-based paint. I'm not going to show you how I airbrush because the airbrush is pretty loud, and I honestly don't know how I would hold the phone in the video. But for the people that actually want to make airbrush easier and not have to worry about the toxic chemicals, I sometimes airbrush in the bathroom and just cover up the sink with these paints since they are non-toxic. You don't really have a fume or anything like that, so you don't really have to wear a mask for these, although if you're sensitive, you should wear a mask. And as far as airbrushing normal paints, like your lacquers and enamels, well, you really should wear a mask and airbrush outside. Those you have to mix differently, and I'm not very good at those kind of paints, so I tend to stick with these acrylics. They come in a wide range of colors. I have metallics, I have pearls, all different kinds, and solid colors, of course. You can even go to Home Depot, actually, and have them mix whatever color you want. If you give them a specific color at the paint counter, they'll do it for you. I've done it. I've airbrushed it. And then I clear coat it with my Home Depot clear coat. So good luck to all of you, and let me know how your results come out. I hope this video helps, even though I'm not a professional video editor. So just go out and get some of these paints here if you want to kind of start airbrushing. And they're anywhere from maybe 50 cents when they're on sale to maybe a couple dollars at Joann's, Michael's, and Walmart. Walmart's cheaper. These may be like 50 cents for the cheaper brand, not the Folk Art. Again, this is a Folk Art brand. This is one of the better brands of acrylic paints. And these will last you a long time. These will last you several cars. I tend to use these mostly on 64 scale die cast. I haven't really tried airbrushing these onto a 24 scale car yet. Just because 64 scale is faster to work on and it's actually smaller. So I have yet to try them on a 24 scale, and I will one of these days. So, again, I hope this video helps and good luck and everybody have a wonderful new year.